Grooming okay in Dragon Society? Well, let's talk about the mating manual. So let's talk about the economics and social priorities when it comes to being an overlord. So it's been a while, so let's recap on what an overlord is. Within the world where my mangas take place, there is a dragon haven known as Castellan. While Castellan is semi-sovereign, it still does fall ultimately under the rule of Igni, the spirit of fire and metal, also known to some as the god of red dragons. Whenever we start talking about dating cultures and breeding, there is a practice in Castellan exclusively known as overlordship. And this practice is where an older dragon will actually find a youngling from a roster and decide if it has the good genes and parentage in order to invest in to one day hopefully either breed with or soul meld with. For those that are like, wait, Dark, isn't that effectively grooming? Yes, dragons within Castellan are perfectly okay with grooming the young, but there are laws and manuals that dictate what an overlord can do at certain stage of development. A really good example of this would be the Castellan Dragon Development Manual, or also known as the CADM. And this is a very specific document that dictates what overlords can and cannot do, such as an overlord has no ability to sleep with or engage in sexual activity with a minor dragon. So it doesn't matter if you put $100, $10,000, or millions of dollars behind it, you have to wait until that dragon is now an adult in order to get your shot at sleeping with them. And the way overlordship works is when that dragon becomes an adult, there is a ranking system of all the overlords that donated to that dragon. And the person who donated the most gets to date that dragon for 6 months, and then it goes down the line until every major contributing overlord has gotten a chance to date that dragon for 6 months. During this 6-month period, they can sleep with them, they can do whatever. The only thing is they cannot choose them to be their partner until all the other overlords have had their chance to make their case. But what if 2 overlords have donated the same amount? Well, usually at that point, the dragons will then make a plea to the realm of dragon purity. And the word realm is effectively a title for a director or office head. And the realm of draconic purity is specifically over the matters of personal affection, such as age of consent for dragons to dragons and dragons X species, cohabitation, scaling, and reproduction. And that office will make the determination of what will actually be the ranking order of those individuals, and they will take into consideration what has each overlord done in terms of their personal accolades. They will look at the type of dragon they are, because if they're a bliss dragon, there is a really good chance that they're not going to get that priority, because unfortunately our little jet dragons here still face a lot of discrimination. One of the most important factors that go into this is age. If it's an ancient versus an elder, it's almost guaranteed the ancient's going to get it. Same thing with an elder versus an adult. The elder's generally going to get it. But one of the more unique factors that can come into play is who is the realm? What type of dragon are they? Personal preference has shown in the past to be a big impacting factor in what is the ranking order when it comes to a relative tie. If you want to know more lore about the world where my mangas take place, they all share the same world, hit up the bio, get access to the mating manual by grabbing a ruby gold sub or getting an original character in the lore by grabbing a diamond. I just launched my 3rd series, which is like Bloodborne mixed with Claymore, so go to the go and grab a copy.